Good morning, teacher.
Did you bring the homework, guys?
Yes, teacher.
What did you bring?
I have something about how chemistry affects in medicine.
And what's about? What's that?
Years ago, medicinal chemists spent most of their time isolating interesting molecules from living organisms, mainly plants. Today, however, chemists working in this area are equally concerned with finding good ways to make these molecules in the lab. Medicinal chemists also work out the best way to deliver a new drug as a capsule, tablet, aerosol, or injection.
What about drugs?
A drug can only do its intended job of treating a symptom or fighting a disease if it gets to the right place in the body to do its job. That's where chemistry plays such a big role in treating molecules to interact appropriately with the body.
What about you?
Yeah, I have got something about the chemistry in war.
How the chemistry is related with war?
Well, the chemical warfare involves using the toxic properties of chemical substances as weapons. This type of warfare is distinct from nuclear and biological warfare. Chemical warfare does not depend upon explosive force to achieve an objective. Rather, it depends on the unique properties of the chemical agent weaponized. A lethal agent is designed to injure or incapacitate the enemy or deny unhindered use of a particular area of terrain. The foliants are used to quickly kill vegetation and deny its use for cover and concealment. It can also be used against agriculture and livestock to promote hunger and starvation. Many nations possess vast stockpiles of weaponized agents in preparation for wartime use.
Do you have something more?
Yeah. A chemical warfare utilizes and manufactures chemical to incapacitate, harm, or kill people. Strictly speaking, relies on the psychological effect of a chemical. So, agents used to produce smoke or flame are not considered to be chemical weapons, although certain chemical weapons can be used to kill large number of people.
Okay, good work, student.
Yeah, I have else the type of weapons.
Type of weapons? Okay, talk about.
An early chemical weapon was in use in esoteric chemical combinations. During World War I, chlorine was used as a chemical weapon. Released in massive clouds by German army to cause lung damage and terror downwind of its release. Modern chemical weapons include the following type of agents: shocking agents that include volcane and chlorine, booster agents, nitrogen, mustard, lewisite, nerve agents, tabun, and sarin. And they work and they are released as tiny droplets similar to the action of a bug bomb used to release insecticide. For a chemical weapon to cause harm, it must come in contact with the skin or mucous membrane or be inhaled or ingested. That's all that I have.
Teacher, may I come in?
Why are you late?
I was in the library
Doing what?
reading
Reading about what?
about chemistry and how it involves with global warming.
Okay, take a seat and explain your topic.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, student, explain your topic.
Okay, teacher. I'm going to talk about chemistry involved with global warming. Global warming refers to an increase in earth temperatures. Of course, as we know, this is a very long thing because chemistry is related with many things that we do in our daily life. Here I have an example of global warming, teacher.
Can you talk about that example, student?
Of course. When we combust gases and when we abuse about combusting, the carbon dioxide and the other gases are between the ozone layer and the Earth's surface, causing an increase in global temperatures because it reduces the protection from the sun UV rays. Nowadays, the atmosphere concentration of these other gases have also been rising. Scientists are considered that adding more CO2 to the atmosphere by burning fossil fuels may upset the natural balance. That's all I have, teacher.
That's all you have?
That's all I have.
Get out of my class. Get out of my class.
And
You went to the library just for doing that?
Teacher,
Yeah. Sorry, get out of my class. I don't want to see you again. You have many problems. You don't?
I'm sorry, teacher.
Bro,
You see that guy? He has problems. Man. What was his name?
You're wrong.
Well, I don't care. I really don't care. He needs to go with a psychologist or I don't know. Well, since as I see in your homework, you have missed a point. And this point is how the chemistry is related with food. This is the study of chemical processes and actions on all biological and not biological components of foods. This includes meat, beer, also milk. Can be some examples. This also mentions the products that are in certain food processing techniques. Well, also chemistry is related to food because of the chemical compounds found in the food. All the things we eat are made of oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, and carbon, but also there are substances that are processed with food. Well, also we have chemistry in our lives. We can use chemistry in our lives too. Also, our body has chemistry. Well, our body is chemistry in action, as you know, and that's the concept you have forgot in your homework. So, you will bring me, all of you, including Jerome, will bring me an essay of all the things that we see in this day. 4 projects tomorrow.
no, teacher, this is our homework.
No, teacher, please. That's not my problem.
Okay, here's my opinion about the chemistry and global warming and how chemistry can affect or help to the solution of global warming, or at least making it less. And I think that chemistry has also been a part of the problem because many of the contamination has been caused by chemistry, and we can have many ways to make it less or disappear it by using chemistry. Many companies are starting making their products more ecological and trying not to cause many contamination because the problem is very serious and they don't want to make it bigger. My opinion here is that we can help to this problem by using ecological products and reducing the amounts of fuel we burn in cars or by using other means of transportation, and that's it.
I think that the global warming is caused by the contamination that we make with our products, with our cars, with our all the things that we use that makes holes in the atmosphere and the gases that are there. So I think that we need to use more ecological things like bicycles and stuff like that to avoid the contamination. I think that the human being is so bad with the air because we're killing it, and where we live it ends. I think that we need to make conscious about our contamination because in some years in the future the air will be very bad for child or for families.
My opinion about global warming is very important because it shows how we are destroying our planet with combustion and production in our daily life, and shows how the sun UV rays are passing the planet because we are destroying the atmosphere. And it's very important to think about this topic because we are really on time to prevent that by using ecological products, less production of things, and we are really on time. That's my opinion.
Okay, my opinion about this topic is that we are causing the global warming because we do chemical substance, and an example can be the fertilizers. The fertilizers affect the soil and affect the earth really. Also, if we still doing these things, the earth will not be good to all of us as it was some days before we were living in this earth. Some solutions that I can give for this topic is that we can do more ecological substance to try to avoid this global warming. That's my opinion.
The global warming